Hi guys, Green Man Bookseller here. Another day, another venue. I'm at Shaftesbury Silver Band Hall today. So I'm going to twizzle you guys around and show you how I've got it all set up here. Right, here we are at the Silver Band Hall. Like I said, it's a similar layout to how I had it yesterday, sort of tables down the sides. I must admit, I think a part of me got a bit carried away booking up this hall, because I'd booked up the RBL hall for yesterday. I was thinking, right, I want to see if I can book something up for today. So I booked up the Silver Band hall, and then immediately thought, have I done the right thing? Because it's a little bit on the edge of town. So it's right next to a free car park. I think it's the only free car park in town. So you get people using the free car park. I mean, it tends to be people who work in town that park here. I'll just show you the car park. So people park up for the day and go to work. Like I said, you don't really get any passing trade as such, especially on a wet day like today. So, right, so actually what I'll do is, just over there's the Ivy Cross roundabout. There's a road there, that's the road going into town. Next exit is the A30, that goes down towards like Sherborne, Yeovil, and just that exit there, I know you can't see it, but that's the A350 towards Warminster. And obviously you've got an exit that goes into the industrial estate, and there's the road there, that's Christie's Lane, that's the A30, that goes down to the Royal Chase roundabout. From there you can take the A30 to Salisbury or the lower Blandford Road to Blandford. Got the bowling club there. Yeah. So like I say, we're a bit out, I'm on the edge of town, and day like today I might not get anyone. Not many people passing. Right, bring you guys back inside, get out the rain. Right. I was pressing the stop button and it was been a little bit unresponsive then. So, yes, it's the Shaftesbury Silver Band Hall today. I think like I said, I think I've booked this up in a bit of haste, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. We'll see. You never know, could surprise me. Could get lots of people coming in. Well, now one thing I've done is, I've not got it switched on at the moment, but I brought my radio with me. Yeah. So I can have the radio on. I said I thought I'm not going to have it switched on and playing while I'm doing recording, because if I do that, YouTube will probably come up with loads of like copyright stuff because of like music playing in the background. Yeah. So anyway, let's see how today goes. Doing bookstalls at different places can certainly be quite labour intensive. Like the setting up at the start of the day, and then at the end of the day, like packing down and all the rest. Very labour intensive. So I sometimes think it would be quite nice to have a little shop, which is what I'd ultimately like to get. I mean, I know with shops you've got extra expenses that you don't get with a bookstore. Like shops, you've got all the rent and the business rates, this, that and the other. So probably a lot more running costs for shops. But at least with a shop, you don't have to be setting up at the start of each day and packing away at the end of each day. You can get your shop all set up, and for the most part that's it. It's all all you have to do then from then on is kind of replenish stock. So yeah, well, I enjoy doing the bookstores. No, I've got no complaints whatsoever about them, but like I said, it is very labour intensive. It's funny how sometimes it's the very little things that can make me feel like a businessman. So you know how sometimes when you go to a shop and the door's closed and there's a sign on the front, so like popped out, back in 5 minutes or something like that, worst those effects. Well, I've just done that effectively. So I want to pop into town to pay some money into my bank via the post office. So on the board I've got outside, I just popped into town, back soon. And like I said, just a funny little, just a tiny little thing, but it just makes me feel like a bit of a businessman doing something like that. Probably sounds strange, I know, but there you go. So I'm having a quick run into town. Well, that's me all done in town, done what I needed to do. Paid some money in via the post office to my bank and got myself a couple of little bits and pieces. So what I did was, a little while ago, I went online and ordered some scented wax melts. So I needed something to sort of melt them in. So I've just been into Blackfoot Gifts shops in town today. Got myself a little something to burn the wax melts in, and also some non-scented tea lights. And I'm now on my way back to the Silver Band Hall. And this is probably where I get back and find out there's people there waiting for me. It's always sod's law, isn't it? You can spend a morning in a shop like doing absolutely nothing, and the second you want to disappear into town for a few minutes, that's when everybody turns up wanting to come into your shop. No, it's only just really sort of occurred to me the significance of the fact that one of my regular customers came and bought books from me. She was planning to come to me yesterday at the Legion Hall, but one thing and another got in the way, so she couldn't. So she actually made the effort to come to the Silver Band Hall, even though it's on the edge of town. It's a bit out of town and that. So, yeah, I haven't got many regular customers. I think something like 3 or 4, but it's a good start. And they're dedicated, and at least one of them's dedicated enough to come back to the Silver Band Hall. So it's like, yeah, I'm doing something right, aren't I? So keep growing. I've got to keep plodding on, keep going, get the numbers up. I know it's going to be a slow journey to begin with, potentially slow journey to begin with, but like I said, once the ball starts rolling, it'll gather momentum, and before I know it, I'll be doing all right. So it's given me a bit of hope for the future with regards to this little business. So it's got legs, and I think it could do well, all being well. Oh, the weather's a lot better now than it was earlier on today, and the bowling club's open. So I've already seen one person go in there. There's been a few dog walkers about this morning. Now the weather's better, there may be more dog walkers about, bowlers about. And people who do bowling, they might be the kind of people that do reading as well. They're not the Netflix and chill generation, they're the bowling and books generation. Well, the 1 o'clock score on the door, £7 take-in. I had a regular customer come in, spend a £5, and then another guy came in a little while later and he spent a couple of quid. So I've already taken as much as I did yesterday. So, like I said, Still got another 4 hours or so to go. So yeah, it's yeah, it's safe to say I don't think I'll be hiring the Silver Band Hall again. But I'm definitely going to be doing the Legion Hall. I'm going to do 2 more dates at least there. Get my free shift there, my free booking, and another paid booking. So yeah, I might do. I don't know. I might do more than 2, but I'm going to do at least 2. Free booking and another paid one. So right, with the Silver Band Hall, like I said, the Legion Hall, that was £60 for a day, and the Silver Band Hall, they charge by the hours. They charge £7.50 an hour. I booked it for 10 hours, so that's 75 quid. Hey, I'm good at maths, aren't I? Yeah, I mean it's quite good getting an idea of what different places charge and that. I mean, I tend to think of it more in terms of how many tables I can have. So I sort of think, well, what's the overall cost? How many tables can I get? What's each table costing me in effect? So yeah. But I mean, the British Legion, like I said, I ended up having 12 tables there. So I was like, yes, that worked out at £5 a table. But yeah, I think that could well be a very good place to go regularly. And I think it's just a case of building up awareness of like, because I was, when I made that booking, I was thinking it'd be quite nice to get there and on a Monday, like if I do it regularly. And yesterday, when the booking guy came in to visit me, he was saying to me that Mondays work best for them if I'm going to book stuff up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go regularly into the Legion Hall. That's my plan. So I just want to do at least 2 more bookings and just maybe 3. Just sort of kind of see how that goes and just sort of build it up and take it from there. And still do the Thursday market. I'm still going to do the Thursday market. Well, today turned out to be very, 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 very quiet, which, to be honest, I expected it to end up being like this. Only 3 people came in, and one of them only came in to use the toilet. So yeah, I mean, almost as soon as I made the booking for this place, I thought, yeah, probably not a good idea. I'll probably rush into this. But yeah, it's all a learning curve. So one thing I have done is I've booked some dates for the Legion Hall. I've booked 3 dates. One of them is going to be a free one, and the other 2 are going to be paid ones. So yeah, £7 on the door, same as yesterday. So yeah, but it's all part of the learning. I gave this place a try. I mean, it could have surprised me and turned out to be very, very good. But it lived up to what I expected to be, quiet. So at least I've given it a try. Going forward, might not use this place again. I'll be surprised if I do. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. One thing I will say about it is, at least it sort of made me sit down and just chill out and catch up with a bit of reading, because a lot of the time I'm just on the go. Too often I'm just constantly on the go, doing something, just constantly being active. So at least today's made me just stop and just sit down and catch up with a bit of reading. So I suppose that's one good thing. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, the usual, stay safe, happy reading.